And I couldn't wait to go to Texas. And I would ask people, you know, like adults in Jersey, I want to go to Texas. And they'd say, what are you, fucking crazy? They'll kill you down there. Their initial reaction was always ill. You know, that's the way they're programmed. It's nothing against them. They just see it that way. There's just a bunch of rednecks down there. They don't get it.
Yeah, I feel like don't you think it's kind of getting worse with this last election? I feel like it's kind of, I don't want to, again, I don't mean to steer into politics, but I feel like as of late, the quote unquote redneck has been part of the news. Even it's like it's always every news, and I'm with you. If I would never watch the news again, I'll be happy. But it's like, it's you dopes who fucking voted for him. It's your fucking, you know, it's like, now look what you did. They're yelling at him, you know. That's all I see.
Well, that's the worst fucking thing in the world that's going on right now. It's the worst. It's not even funny anymore. It's not even fun anymore. It's not even worth putting your TV on anymore. It really isn't. Whether it's CNN, whatever the fuck you put on, it's 15 minutes of this shit.
People fucking screaming.
It's 15 minutes of this shit. I don't even watch it no more. I live for 5 o'clock news and 6:30 news. I stopped world news tonight. That's it. No more. It's not even, but to go back to your question, my wife's from Tennessee.
Yeah, so you were saying before.
And I've been with my wife since 1999. And when I first met my wife was trying to act. And
you met her out here?
Yeah, and she always came home with a story. And I know from, you know, it's like when you try to talk to a girl and go, listen, you got a reputation of sucking dicks. And she'll go, what are you talking about? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I hang out with 6 guys and you sucked all 6 of their dicks. Okay, what do you think? We don't fucking talk? It's like they act. It's like I had a friend here that had a Mexican chick not living in a house, you know, cleaning her house. And every time I go over there, if there were people there, they'd act like the woman wasn't even in the fucking room.
Yeah, that's not cool.
No, it was like a natural thing for them. It's not their fault. It's not their fault. It's a natural thing in you that you look upon them or you look down on them. And I think the same thing happens with people out here, people on the East Coast especially, how they look at people from the South. I always got it. I love the South.
Because that was your first thing you said to me. You said you're a Cuban redneck.
I'm a Cuban.
I want to find out what that means.
Where's Cuba? It's even more south than fucking Miami.
Yeah, I mean, I never thought about it.
So that's number one.
Yeah.
I'm as southern as can fucking be.
Yeah.
Number 2, I appreciate and I love everything about the culture. And I get the fucking culture, you know? I get the culture. I get my wife. Listen, I don't really want to go visit my wife's family in May. I can't lie to you. It's 4 days of fucking torture. There's only one thing I go back for, and that's the Lee's Fried Chicken in the Walmart. The best Walmart in the world. I got 2 sweaters from Walmart 7 years ago, American made. They've gone through 2 laundry machines. They're the best sweaters I got. I buy all my shit when I go back to Tennessee. All that fat man clothes, you got to buy it in Tennessee. That's where they make it good.
I will say that, not really on topic, but LA is at least, I actually, like New York City for me, I'm not even joking when I say this. I don't think I've been there 10 times in my life. Like, I went there once as a kid, and I fucking flipped. When you go from Kentucky to New York City for the first time,
it's quick.
It's just like
it's fast, brother.
It looks. I freaked out. Like I'd never seen homeless people. I'd never seen there's like stereo stores on every fucking corner. I was there with my grandma she's from Nashville. She was from Nashville. We went there and we had dinner, and there was like a window right here, and some homeless dude just walked up right to us, just dropped his drawers while we were eating dinner. I think it was probably the first dick I saw besides mine. And I'm sitting there with my grandma trying to eat a fucking burger.
How old are you?
I was probably 10 or 11. She's like, you need to go see a big city. But at least, and even, I'm saying this is like, I'm being honest. Like the big buildings and everything, it fucking freaked me out, man.
I haven't lived there in 20 years.
Because I was listening to, what was it last week? Jim Florentine?
Yeah, Jim Florentine.
Who I know from Stern. I mean, I don't know him, but I heard him on Stern a lot. That's why I love this show, because I listen to you guys talk about New York City, like specific blocks and shit. I don't know New York City from my asshole. I listened to the whole 2-hour podcast of you guys talking about little bars and shit. You know, I was like, it reminded me. I don't know. I got to go explore New York a little bit, man.
I haven't spent much time in the South. Does it seem like the same country? as like when you go to New York and LA, like just the way you like it just almost seems like we shouldn't be the same country. Like not in any negative way, but just
You're gonna get yourself in trouble here.
it's crazy.
I think I get it. I think it's the way. Probably for you. I mean, for me, like I said, for me, New York City didn't seem like the same fucking country when I visited. But probably for some, if you're from New York City and you go to Kentucky, I assume it fucking feels crazy.
You feel, when I was a kid, I went from New York City to Miami, and even though Miami was a big city then, not as big as it is now, I would get a little, you could go to the store and do a drive to the store and get milk or whatever. I travel every week, and I'll tell you what saves me is when I go to the different states. It lets me know that my hope is still alive, that people still think the way I do in some cases. I do well in Nashville.
You said you're playing Lexington.
Yeah, I'm doing Lexington. The last time I did Lexington, some guy ran out and said, "I'm a Christian. Fuck you, fat boy." Some shit like that. But none of that stuff bothered. Like, none of that. I never looked at it like that. I got what Lee meant to say in a way, which is true. When you go to New York to fucking, when you go from New York to Jackson, Tennessee, which, by the way, I gotta tell you something about Jackson, Tennessee. I had some of the best spaghetti I've ever had in my life in Jackson, Tennessee. See, I've had great pizza in Nashville. My mind is open.
Well, Nashville is basically a big city now.
Yeah, my mind is open where a lot of people's isn't.
Do you play Nashville a lot?
Fuck yeah. I developed as a now. 15 years ago, I couldn't play Nashville.
Well, that's a different...
That's a difference. It was a different Nashville. It was a little bit more Christian. I bombed. I saw Doug Stanhope bomb. I said, I'll never come back to Nashville.
Yeah, because my mom's side of my family's from there, so I've been going there since I was a kid before I moved there. And when I was a kid, it was a ghost town. And you might see Crystal Gale at the grocery or Loretta Lynn walking around, and nowadays it's turned into Vegas.
Steven Tyler. Yeah. It's fucking amazing how many people live in Nashville.
Yeah, we had Ralphie May in here a couple of weeks ago, and he was saying how it's amazing. It's like he loves it.
Oh yeah, but is Ralph? Is he cool? I don't know him.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
He wanted to do some shows with me, and I don't. My problem is the agents call so and so wants to do a show, and I just won't get back to him. But he wanted to do some shows. I should probably get back to him. If he's cool.
Yeah, he's cool as fuck.
We're going in like fucking Marines. You understand me?
Welcome to church, motherfucker.